Hickok 45 here. If all you have is a little bitty revolver, are you even armed? Oh! Well, maybe, depending on whether you can shoot or not, and whether you plan on missing like I did. Okay, what we have here is a drenched Hickok 45 and a 442. Okay, I'll see if I can wipe some of that off my glasses. Yeah, this is, you know, I'm a kind of a fan of these little Centennial type revolvers. And I noticed Bud had this 442. It's kind of it's a Performance Center, kind of a variation of it that you may not have. And it's a little different from the 642. The 442 is, that's the 642. The 442 is generally an alloy frame, just like the 642, but it's carbon steel cylinder and barrel and everything. And so they come, you know, I guess mainly in kind of the black finish. The difference with this one is it's a little dressed up. Okay, you got a stainless cylinder on this 442. You got kind of bead blast, and then polished in the flutes there, and the slide release is a little cylinder release is a little polished in the trigger, and I think even the screws, you know. So you got a little enhancement there. You got your grip that's got a little bit of a clip there that will clip onto your belt. Now I just used that as what I was using. I don't know that I would. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that, to tell you the truth. I keep this in my pocket for perspiration. I need it for juice, bug juice on the guns now. But I'm not, I don't know, it might, you could, the appendix carry with it, you could put it on, well, anywhere on your belt, right? I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that, because that's not really retained very well at all. So I would carry this particular firearm the same way I do the 642 or any of these. The 640, the old Chief, the old Model 36, these are all kind of the same vein. This is kind of the ancestor there. But so I brought them all out. You've got the all stainless version, the 640, and then the 642 that's alloy, the airweight, and this is the airweight as well. And it's just generally not stainless, except that this Performance Center model is. So I think these are about 400, 410 bucks, something like that is what they run generally. And so I'm not sure I can make an argument convincingly on which is better, the 642 or the 442. There's really not much difference. It's just a matter of what look you like. And you know, these things come in so many different variations. The main thing is the weight, the air weight. Aspect of the 442 and the 642 is what I really like, because you do get 38 special plus P capability and power in a fairly light firearm. You know, this has been a favorite of mine for a long time. I purchased it, I think, early 90s, and I'm never going to let that go, because, you know, sometimes you just like a revolver, and it's a sure 5 shots, you know, that's for sure. And but anyway, let me take a couple shots of this thing. I'm gonna put a couple more rounds in it, and like I said, I would carry it in a pocket holster. I've had this Kramer pocket holster forever. There we go. All right. So a gun like this, of course, is for up close and dirty. Let's put a couple on that well-lighted target. You pull it out and you engage the target. Yeah, that's what it's for, and not really much further away than that, right? Not even that 2-liter I was trying to hit at a little bit more distance is almost unrealistic for that. You never know, of course. Let's shoot some holler point plus P's here. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll load it with the Bianchi speed strip. I've always liked these because you can put these in an off pocket and they don't take up any room like a lot of speed loaders do. And you just put them in there and peel them off like that. Pop a couple in and peel off. So a little faster than just loading out of, you know, individually. So plus P. Plus P. Oh, a bowling pin. Yeah. Boom. Tell you what, you can feel some recoil. The thing hits pretty hard. He tried to attack me. Click, click. 5 shots. That's 4 plus 1, 6 minus 1, however you want to look at it. I'll shoot a lead round here. 158 grain round nose lead. How's that for a classic round? Why? I don't know, because we can. Whoa, put on a show there. Let's smoke a little pot with it. Yeah. Nice, nice. I guess how many do I have? 1 round. Why don't I try to lob one at the gong before I reload? At the base. Let's try that again. I think I can hit the gong. I just really do. Now, if this were my firearm to keep, I would definitely have to paint that front sight, because it's you don't see much there. A little paint is sorely needed. All right, let's try the gong. Should we shoot double action or single action? How about double? Since we don't have a choice. All right. All right, just wanted to hit him once. Let's take on the cowboy. Let's take on both cowboys. Yeah. Click. Yeah, you run out fast. You don't want to miss too many times with one of these. All right, that's pretty important. Let's put some plus P's back in, because you do just have 5. Beats none. Beats a big stick. Tell you what, let's shoot it one-handed here just for kicks on the coffin here. How about that red plate there? I mean, you can hit with it, you know. And again, even that is more distance than you'd really be using, probably, you know. Self-defense situation, that's what these are for. So I don't know anything I didn't tell you about it. If you're not familiar with these revolvers, a lot of people like revolvers these days, to tell you the truth. These are a really good choice, again, because they're air weight and they kick a little more than this one, but in terms of carry, it's not enough to make that much difference. This thing is heavier. It's a nice revolver, really. It feels great, but it's got some heft to it. When you get into the airweight alloy frame world here of these two, you really have a nice packing revolver. You got in plus P 38 special, you got some nice little power. It's not a 44 Magnum, but it's you know, some stiff loads in plus P are available, and but it's just 5 rounds. But it's, if your firearm is clean, you're maintaining your revolver, 99.9 chance it's going to work. You know, even, I don't care what kind of semi-automatic you have, you could have that hang up, right? You could limp wrist it or be in a bad position or whatever and end up limp wristing it when you don't normally even do that, whatever. You're probably going to have 5 shots with one of these. You know, it's just that simple. They're pretty reliable. Now, you can have some stuff go wrong with the revolver. You can get some powder residue and stuff under the star and have some problems to where you need to take about a 30-minute break to get it fixed. If you have a problem with a revolver, it can be pretty serious. But generally speaking, those first 5 are going to go, all right? And probably the next 5. So, little revolvers. Let's put him back in the pocket here. And let's walk up on the cowboy. Walk up on this other cowboy over here that gets by unscathed so often. And he has pulled a gun, or he's about to pull a firearm on me. He doesn't think I'm even armed. So he's in the process of getting his Uzi together here. And I'm just standing here like a dummy waiting for him until I realize, oh, he's in the process of getting an Uzi into action. And so, hey, what are you doing? Don't do that. That's not nice. And so maybe I saved my life from the Uzi he was bringing up into action. You know? So that's kind of where a little gun like this excels. It's a firearm that you can have on your person. And I'm talking to a lot of people that can't do that because of where you live. But in this country, in most states, it's perfectly legal, and millions and millions of people, law-abiding citizens, carry firearms like this. Okay, it's not the Wild West as the media portrays. Just millions of people carrying, going about their business, and not looking to fire their firearm. They're just the old saying, better to have it not need it than to need it not have it. It's going by that and minding their own business. Okay, and so that's why it's always interesting to explore new small firearms or just different small firearms. And these are kind of a mainstay, have been for a couple of decades, I guess, or longer. You know, this 442, the 642, these airweight revolvers, they just really fill a niche. They really do. So this is kind of nice. There's no big secrets about the 442, except that, you know, this Performance Center version of it's a little dressed up, I guess. And again, the verdict's kind of out for me on that grip, but you know, it comes with it. You could always replace that. At least these do. The Performance Center 442s do. But I don't know, if it were my gun, I'd probably give it a month or two or three with it on there. And then I would, you know, maybe take it off. I don't know, unless I change my mind, because I'm going to rely on a pocket holster, probably not having it in my belt somewhere. So pretty cool little gun. It shoots well. It was gong worthy. I think I hit the gong, and actually before the video, I actually hit the gong a couple of times. So it's you know, plenty accurate. For 880 yards, the primary purpose of these guns, right? So the 442 Performance Center is a pretty nifty little 38 Special Plus P. And I forgot to thank the people that help us, you know, where we got this firearm, budsgunshop.com. And we appreciate them providing it. Check out the link, check out their website, you know how to get there. A lot of good stuff going on at Buds, as with Federal Cartridge. All the ammos you saw there is from Federal Premium. We appreciate all the help they give us. We just appreciate anybody that helps us, especially you all for watching. Life is good. Oh, since I'm still here, let me thank SDI for all their help. SDI is a fully accredited online gunsmithing school. Check them out at sdi.edu. We'd also like to thank Bud's Gun Shop and Federal Premium for all of their support. You can find us on Full 30 also now, and you can find the links to our Facebook pages and the other YouTube pages in the description of any video. So I invite you to check out the description in every video, or any video, you'll find what you need to know. And you'd better do it.